Hello, and welcome to this core technology software tutorial, where we will be learning how to correctly mass calibrate a spectrum using the tof-ms acquisition software. To undertake a mass calibration, you need to switch to a different page of the workbook by clicking on the Mass Calibrate tab at the bottom of the page. A dialog box automatically opens to prompt you to select a file on which to perform the calibration. Select the file and click Open. You will notice that this page has a distinctive olive-coloured background. This draws your attention to the fact that it is for mass calibration only. You cannot collect or process data within this window. Now, choose a peak whose mass you are certain of, and zoom in so that its complete form is visible on the screen. Using the left mouse button, place the crosshair at the centre of the peak at half maximum height. Use the Set Point 1 button to define the exact mass of the chosen peak at the point selected in the spectrum. This opens the Mass at Cursor dialog box where, if known, you can enter the new exact mass of your peak directly. Or you can enter a simple chemical formula and ask the software to calculate the exact mass automatically. The chemical formula must be entered using the convention of chemical symbol multiplied by how many of this element there are, then plus followed by any further elements in the compound. For example, we are looking at the hydronium peak at mass 21. Its chemical formula is H times 3 plus O18. Notice that at mass 21 it includes the minor oxygen isotope, oxygen 18, so we simply add 18 onto the end of the O. Isotopes of other elements are entered in the same way. Once entered, click the Calc button. Note how the exact mass has now been updated, so we can click OK to accept the changes. This returns us to the calibration page. You can see that the Set Point button has updated to show it is now ready for setting the second calibration point, which we can do using the same method. First, we must rescale and zoom in on another peak that we know the identity of. Here, we will use protonated acetone at mass 59. Again, the crosshair must be put at the centre of the peak by left-clicking. And then the Set Point number 2 button can be pressed. Enter the formula of C times 3 plus H times 7 plus O. Click Calc, then OK to accept the changes. For a good calibration, select a third mass and repeat the procedure. We will use protonated benzene at mass 79 with a formula of C times 6 plus H times 7. You can inspect and edit any of the calibration points using the Edit Points button. The dialog box shows the old mass, new mass defined by the user, and time of each peak that you have identified. You can remove any number of points by using the checkboxes to mark them for deletion and clicking the Clear Selected button. Or you can clear all of them so that you can restart the procedure if a mistake has been made. With 2 or more calibration points, you can ask the software to solve the mass conversion equation to generate the calibration coefficients. When you click Solve, you may see the spectrum move as it is recalibrated. When you are satisfied with the new calibration, return to the main Spectrum workbook by clicking the tab at the bottom of the window. Before leaving the page, you are asked if you wish to update the file you have calibrated on, and if you also want to update the collection model for future acquisitions. We will do both now. The calibration has now been completed, and you are back at the standard acquisition page. Thanks for watching this core technology tutorial video.